Hello. Who there? Who is it? Who is it? Who is that puppy? Someone's in here. Hi, guys. Good morning, or wait, what? Good afternoon. It's morning for me. Feels like it. All right. What am I doing here? Come on in. If you want to just lurk in the bushes, that's okay. I do it all the time. Thank you for the thumbs up, though. Wait, I didn't get a thumbs up. Please thumbs up. Look at me thanking you for a thumbs up and I didn't get one. That's just rude of me. Yeah, I got a thumbs up. It's all right. I'd be okay. Why are you licking my hand? That's grossing me out. Okay. Okay. All right, 3 in the chat. Hello, guys. Come on in. Please thumbs up the live if you are in touch. Hi, Urban. How are you? Welcome. How are you today? It is so cold here. It is below 0. It is so cold in Iowa today. It's sickening. All right, I'm not having it. Other than the cold, everything's good. How about you? How's life treating ya? 5 in the chat. Hi, guys. Could you please thumbs up the live for me? What's your weather like today? It is below 0 here. It is so cold. And the wind is just miserable. Sorry, I mean to make the computer move. Now there's 3 in the chat. Raining. It was snowing here last night. And super, super windy, which is just, the sound of strong wind is just gross. What's your temperature like? It's good to see you, Urban. It's been a while. I debated whether having to have a topic or not today. But the only topics that's trending in my neck of the woods is the coronavirus. And I'm kind of sick of talking about it. And anything health or fitness related, newsworthy. I should just start talking. Oh, I know. I really want to get into the, I don't know if I'll talk about it today. Hi, Tosh. How are you? Thank you for stopping in. I didn't know what to do for a topic today. The coronavirus is getting me down. I really want to concentrate on, yeah, we need more likes, right? I have 2 likes in here. I really wanted to concentrate on how we could eat healthier, like on our Mukbang Rebel Saturdays, and kind of boost our immunity. Because the way I'm hearing it, that this coronavirus is kind of like not as bad as our influenza. But maybe we just need to boost up our immune system. Be prepared. It's like you don't know who to listen to, so just do your best. Yeah, Tasha's right. Come on, we got 7 people in the house. Hi, Noah. Good afternoon, my dear. If you don't know Noah, Noah's from Minnesota. The virus, the last I put out was the USA has 15 people infected, they're saying. And they're saying that now it depends on who you believe and what story, because some stories are super, super bad and some stories are okay. So I'm going to try to believe the okay story. What are you going to do? Just boost up your immune system. Get some of the vitamins in there. And hi, Blended Whiskey. Hi, Jeff. Yes, happy Valentine's Day tomorrow. And the good news, my middle daughter on the 11th had a baby boy. So I'm a grandma. The virus curable? No. Right now, Tosh, they don't have once you have it, you have it. They don't have a cure for it. The bad thing about this virus is that once you could walk around and have it and have no symptoms for 3 weeks. So by then you're just encountering a ton of people. Yay, Lakers, Jeff. But I just put a news story out today that they said that our influenza is actually worse than this coronavirus. It's just if you have a weak immune system and you're sickly anyway and older. Hi, Cassandra. How are you? All the way from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Yeah, where those 15. You know what? I live in Iowa, but I'm on the border of Nebraska, Omaha, Nebraska. So they flew into California. They flew some people in with the coronavirus, and in Omaha at our Offutt Air Force Base, they flew in some people. I don't think that's very smart, but I don't know. Yeah, I heard California first, and then I heard where else? The cases. Oh, Georgia. Georgia has I know, Tosh. Girl, I had myself so freaked out about this. I'm like, putting out all these stories and stuff. No, it's not smart at all. Contain it to China, help these poor people, and don't whisk them off. But see, when it first came out, they didn't know what this virus was. They thought it was kind of like the SARS virus. But the news that I heard today that the SARS virus was worse than this coronavirus. So only if you're older and sick. I don't know. Hi, Peter. Welcome. It's just crazy to me. I don't know what to. Actually, you know what? What we can do is boost our immunity with healthy foods, some vitamin C, and just try to. Oh, and the good news is, especially California. Exactly. And Tosh, one of the stories I put out, they said that some reporters in China interviewed some people that work at, my dog is snorting over there, who work at the crematoriums, and they're working around the clock, 24/7, cremating bodies. But we don't know what to believe. All these gross noises you're hearing in the background are my dogs. They just make the grossest noises. I know, Tosh. I know. I got to the point where I was getting depressed putting all these stories out. And so today I just put one out that was kind of a more on the happy side and optimistic side. And someone's going, "You're too late. There's thousands dead. There's millions dead. They're dead." I'm like, oh. Well, what we can do is just try to stay on top of all this, I guess. I mean, what are you going to do? I mean, I don't know what we're gonna do. Just got to take care of ourselves and be healthy. That puppy's face put me in a brief good mood. I got two of them. One's over there. This little girl. Hi, Kat. Welcome, sweetheart. This little girl's only 5 or 6 months old. I love me some dogs, you guys. Look at her. She's cold. It is like, you're so lucky to be in California. It is below zero here today in Iowa. It is so freaking cold. But the good news about the virus, yeah, I know, Cassandra, it's scary as heck. But the good news, if you're in California or Florida, some guy said that, well, hi, Lewis. Welcome. I'm doing awesome today. How are you? If you live in temperatures that have high humidity and like over like around 86 degrees, that virus will die. The virus does not like humidity, hot temperatures, and something else. I can't remember. But so if you're in a warm community, you're probably going to be okay. Or if you're going to be in a good community, warm community. I'm fixing to pack my bags and go to Florida. But my husband won't go. They said like in the probably like they were saying like Australia, they're having a summer over there, so they probably don't have to worry about it. But they got so much other stuff going on. I'm glad you're doing great today, Lewis. I hope all of you are doing good today. And that's just it. I don't want to. I'm glad you cut me live too. I remember you'd said that didn't know that I went live once in a while. I was going live every day for a while. And then I always felt guilty going live because I felt like, oh my gosh, there's so many things. You know what, Tosh? Honestly, yeah. Every time my husband goes out, when he comes home, I go, wash your hands and count to 25 seconds. So think of a song, Lint Liquor's Lint Liquor's trying to give us a coronavirus. But I'm telling you. So I finally just decided, I've been washing my hands. I wash my hands all the time anyway. I'm like you, Tosh. I'm like I'm kind of OCD about that kind of stuff. And especially as a massage therapist, I'm washing my hands all the time because people come into me sick all the time, even though they're not supposed to. And I'm like washing my hands. And so my husband says, if you do the birthday song, that's enough time. So I timed it. I put it on my stopwatch yesterday and I sang happy birthday and washed my hands. That's not long enough. You're going to have to sing it twice. Wash your hands for 25 seconds at least. Yeah, you'll have purple, wrinkly, cruddy hands. Sandpaper hands. And you get a fever and a dry cough. Who don't have a dry cough right now? Remix that birthday song. We'll have Sugar do it. Sugar's gonna make up a remix on that birthday song. I just pick a song, I time it, I make sure I go over maybe 30 seconds. If 25 is good, then 50 is better. I'm washing my hands. I tell my husband, don't touch your face. Don't touch your eyes, nose, or mouth. Yeah, Sugar could do a good job, couldn't she? But and then I just found that one where the guy said, well, if the warm temperatures are going to kill off this virus. And then you got someone else come out and said, oh, now the United States is preparing for a pandemic. I'm like, if you can carry that crap around for 3 weeks and not even know you have it. So, I feel good right now. I'm feeling pretty darn good. So my advice after all the research is just to eat healthy. Mukbang Rebels, Saturday mornings. We eat healthy. We keep our portions small. Maybe take your vitamins. Get some vitamin C in there. Girl, I ordered 3 big bottles of vitamin C immunity stuff from Amazon. It's coming today. Yeah, Mukbang Rebels for life. I seriously went to Amazon and ordered 3 big things of vitamin C and it was something sodium. The vitamin C carries on a sodium or something that gets carried on the sodium and it helps better or something. I don't know. I'll try anything. Let's just get those immunities up. Yeah, I'll tell you what it was. I saw some guy on YouTube and he said that's what he's doing. And I screenshotted the bottle that he held up and I ordered 3 of them. There were 17 left in Amazon when I last ordered it. Let me check. I'm going to show you what it is. It's called Nutribiotic. I'll type it out, okay? All right, here we go. Nutribiotic sodium. Okay, sodium ascorbate powder. There you go. Nutribiotic sodium ascorbate powder. It had like almost 5 stars. They're each 8 ounces, and I think they were $13 for each 8 ounces. I ordered 3 of them suckers. See, my friends have started buying masks and hazmat suits. Oh my gosh, you can't find the hazmat suits and masks anywhere. You guys, I heard NASCAR Volunteer Auto Club Speedway. Jeff always has the best optimistic things put in there. Good. And I'm going to come up with some more stuff because I also found something else that's way more expensive, but I don't care. I told my husband, and this is how bad it is. I told my husband, okay, I'm going to order this stuff off Amazon for me, and it's for me. If you want to live, you buy your own. Because it's expensive. Not this stuff, but something else I saw. I'm doing my research. I'll give, as soon as I find out, I'll give you guys information. At least if we catch it, we know we tried not to, right? I told him, I said, hey, this is $38 for a little tiny, it was like $38 for this little tiny dropper of something that has all these vitamins in it. And I told him, you get your own. This is mine. I'll freaking hide it. I got 3 of the sodium things, Nutribiotic sodium absorbent powder, 1 for my husband, 1 for my daughter that lives at home, and 1 for me. You know, Jeff is saying, good afternoon. As far as the masks and stuff, I heard that that it's hard to find them. Oh my gosh, your throat feels scratchy. Yesterday, I had a cough. I'm like, I got a dry cough. No fever. My husband the other day, he says he has a dry cough. I'm going, get away, get away, get away. Get this. There was a guy, I just read this today. I think he's from China. He had some heart issues. He didn't feel well in his heart. He went to the hospital, and the hospital said it was nothing. It wasn't the coronavirus. They told him to wear your mask, though. He's in China. He said they said to wear his mask because his immunity is probably down. He took it that he had the coronavirus, and they kept trying to tell him no. The guy was 50 years old. He killed himself so that his family didn't get sick. And he didn't even, they don't think he even had the coronavirus, but he was so paranoid about it that he killed himself. He's 50 years old. That is so sad. Staying in the house, right? Your mom gave you some Into the World kit years ago, his gas mask. Oh, find it, girl, find it. Yeah, people, the best thing to do is not panic, you know? Yeah, he hung himself in a tree because they told him to wear a mask, and it was only because his immunity was down because he went in for something else. Yeah, one of those friends probably stole it. I'm telling you. But you know what, guys? A full hazmat suit. If I had one, it would be on right now. I feel vulnerable and naked right now. I know. He didn't want his family to get sick. I'm like, if I'm going down, you're going down with me. Just kidding. Just kidding. I kid. We have to have a sense of humor in the face of a pandemic. Hi, Angie. How are you, girl? Welcome. We're talking about that beautiful coronavirus. Or either hyping it up too much or not hyping it up enough. You know, they don't want us to panic, but China was lying. They were lying about it. And probably, and you don't just get it by being standing next to somebody. It goes through the freaking pipes. It can go through pipes. Like, you know what I mean? It's like some people were in a building and it went through the pipes of the building. These people never came in contact with each other. Thank you, Tosh. I don't want to be a fear monger, but I want people to kind of wake up a little bit and realize this could be pretty bad. The dog doesn't want to leave the house either. Tosh is dizzy. I know. It's going through the pipes. Okay, they had a apartment building in China. I think it was, I don't know how many floors. I want to say 4 floors. They were quarantined, so nobody came in contact with each other at all. But they all started getting sick. And they realized it went through the pipes. It's a very strong virus. And it did not come from a bat or wild animals, as I said at first. It did start in a seafood market, but it just sold seafood. Hi, Chug-a-Lug Doug. Yeah, animals are really smart. So far, they're hanging around me, so I must be okay. Well, see, the Lysol cans and the antibacterial wipes say coronavirus, but it's a different strain of the coronavirus because coronavirus is actually just a cold virus. It's a cold, a nasty cold. But this coronavirus is a different strain. Some people said there was a guy from China, the ambassador for China, that did not deny that there is, in Wuhan, there's 2 biological warfare labs in China. Is this biological warfare that accidentally got loose or on purposely got loose? I'm always home. See, I am home a lot, but I work in a health field. You know, I massage people and I'm one-on-one with them. No, they said that was from bats, but that is proven to not be true at all. It came from a seafood. They first heard of it in a seafood market. A couple people got sick. They closed the seafood market down the next day. It's not from that. They didn't say, Tosh, they just said seafood. But I really don't think it came, and this is just a gut feeling. I have a feeling it did not come from a seafood. I have a feeling it is manufactured. Oh yeah, I have hand sanitizer wipes. I have the hand sanitizer. You ought to see my massage room. It's so clean. You could eat off the floor in my massage room. Toss out all the crab in your freezer. Oh my gosh, it's just like, I guess the thing about it is that somebody can have it and you don't know it, so you could be hanging out with them. But it did start in the seafood market, but they say no, it wasn't from a bat or an animal. See, I think they let it out too, Cassandra. And whether it was on High Inside Wrestling, if you any story you see through 3, yeah, BS Freemasons run the world. Yes. See, I kind of went down that conspiracy theory rabbit hole before. I try not to go down too far into it. You know what, Angie? Like the people on the ship, they were quarantined. I don't know. I don't know. I think there's much they're not telling us. And all I know is like I put something on my page yesterday about let's just work about getting our immune system up so that it can at least fight it. Like you need the vitamin D3, which thank God I take. I take my fish oil. I have my notes right here. Let's see. They say as adults, when you exercise 5 days a week, have a 43% chance of getting sick from a cold and flu season. Somebody today said that the influenza that we have now is stronger than this coronavirus. Yeah, I believe it was an accident or population control. See, I'm hearing a lot of population control. No, heck no, I'm not. Me neither. Me neither, Cat. You know, food, crappy food trashes your immune system. Okay. Um, of course, vegetables, vegetables are the best, but then you think, okay, well, what if someone touched that? Wash your vegetables, wash the dadgum vegetables. Herbs are really good. Fiber, they said if you increase your fiber, it helps feed the good bacteria in your gut and it'll regularly flush your GI tract of harmful bacteria that's looking to gain a foothold. 70% of your immune system is inside your gut. Yes, I seen that today. Inside Wrestling, somebody was it in Korea. They had the coronavirus and they just shot him. If you get a healthy microbiome, is key to staying healthy. Ample fiber, herbs, garlic, really, really good. I know, Tosh. In China, I wish I wouldn't have thrown my notes away, but watch my video on, I can't remember which one it was. Cut out sugar will build. Yes, I know, Chug Lug Jug, and sugar's my big thing. I probably ingest more sugar than most people. I agree, Angie. Yes. And you know what, Angie? Those movies sometimes are like a precursor of what's to come. No, we need to keep our friendship on the internet. Sorry, I'm not going to meet any of you. I'm not going to meet you. Stay there. You stay the heck over there. Mushrooms really good. I can't remember what all, but I'm going to start working on a little bit, putting out some more stories about how I'm not meeting nobody, Doug, unless you have a hazmat suit extra. And then people walk around with the masks, but they say it can go through your eyes. Right, right. And if it goes through pipes, but once it starts to get warm out and the humidity and the heat, the temperature, they hate. Oh, and sunlight. Okay, it said that the virus hates sunlight, humidity, and heat. So I'm in my mind thinking I'm going to go get a sun lamp, and I'm just going to sit right here in my room, and I'm going to have this sun lamp on me. A full hazmat outfit, to be more exact. You see people walking over there with just this little face mask on. Yeah, what I do, Tosh, is at first I just put stories out as they come, but don't believe the media. Do not believe the media. They have an agenda, and a lot of the time the agenda is not to cause panic. They don't want to cause panic. Hey, I'll be right back. My package just delivered with that stuff, and I'll show you. See how God works? Hold on, guys. My package just delivered. Just a sec. Hold on. right, I'm back. Look, it's littler than I thought. How am I going to live for this? Okay, now I think these are 8-ounce bottles. I ordered 3 off of Amazon because I saw some guy with the news that I trust. And he said he takes it to build up his immune system and he can tell a difference. There are only 17 left on Amazon, and you guys are all out there now trying to get on there. Okay, I want to show you what it looks like, okay? Looks like I'm going to live. No, I didn't spray that box with Lysol, but I should, shouldn't I? This is it. Sodium. I know there's a glare and I don't have a good camera and all that. Sodium. Well, it's in a white bottle and it's got like orange little dots, and it's Nutribiotic. The delivery guy probably wasn't wearing gloves, but this is a powder, and you put it in your he said juice, but I suppose you could use water. Highly soluble. I think it said that this is 98%. Is it good? Good. Okay. 98% soluble, where some pills are like maybe 60 something or 40 something. I got 3 of them. One for my husband, one for me, and one for my daughter. And then they can just stay the heck away from me. You know what? Something you might not know about me is you know how people have phobias? I have a phobia of being sick. I don't like being sick. I get real depressed, and everybody knows when I'm sick. I will tell everybody, I'm sick. I'm sick. Pray for me. Everybody knows when I'm sick. Now, if I could just find my antibiotic hand sanitizer. And another thing, no, I'm not playing. And another thing that you guys might not know. Did you know that, yeah, I don't want to when I'm sick, the whole world's going to know about it because I feel like, okay, when I'm sick, I feel like I'm going to die. I feel like this is it. I'm going to die. This is it. Thank you. Her name is Muffin. We've only got her. We got her at Christmas Eve. All right, there's some antibacterial stuff. But did you guys know, if you have the option of using the antibacterial stuff or washing your hands, wash your hands. It's more effective. I went to visit somebody who had a baby, and we were doing antibacterial, and the nurse said, wash your hands, because you always believe the CDC, Lewis. I am the biggest skeptic, because if you've ever looked into some conspiracy theories about today's world, you'll be going, as Tasha always says, ooh, cha, you'll be going down some rabbit holes. So I limit myself to that but I could tell you guys some things. You're serious? Make hubby sleep on the couch, don't touch me. Honestly, it's scary. Okay, like I just said, my daughter just had a baby. I have 3 daughters. My middle one just had her 3rd baby, and I'm going to go see the baby Sunday. And I was like, if this was my baby, I'd be like, you guys can't come see my baby. Sorry. It is scary and it is real. China be lying. And then they said, okay, the crematoriums in China, the weather, it was called windy.com, said that there was so much burning in the air. Oh, the hand sanitizer is only effective once it dries. Make sure it dries completely. Good idea. And wash your hands first and foremost. And remember, 25 seconds. Thank you, Lewis. It's a little boy. I have 3 grandsons now. As cute as can be. I want to pinch his cheeks. So I'll pinch his cheeks. But I'll do this first. I'll be like, I mean, I've been a paranoid of germs since forever. I don't like to be sick. Oh my gosh. See, Tosh, what happened was when people were getting sick, they were taking everybody's temperature. but you don't even have the symptoms for 3 weeks. You can have the symptoms for anywhere from 4 days to 3 weeks before it shows. So they were letting people go. There's a smoke haze in the air. They are burning hundreds and hundreds of bodies a day in China. And it's really sad. And then there was that whistleblower that came out. The doctor was 31 years old. He died. Me too, Lewis. Yeah, I was just telling Tosh and these guys that they sent a plane full of people to the Offutt Air Force Base that's right by my house and put them in our UNMC hospital in Omaha. There's martial law in Beijing, 21 million people. See, that's such a huge place. And I mean, I don't know. They have no, and then the CDC said this. The CDC said this. We will be grateful if we can find a cure for it in 18 months. That's over a year. Do you know how many people could die within that time? And I don't even believe in getting vaccinations anymore. Everything's about population control, guys. I think it's so much deeper than we know. And I'm not one of those. I don't want to go down. Uh-oh, I just touched my eye. Goodbye, guys. No, I joke, but it's scary. I have so much sanitizer. SARS was 17 years ago. They said the SARS virus was worse than this one, but not as, how did they say it? If they can find a cure. Yep. You guys, they said that, I think it was China found another virus started that they don't know what it is. I was going to do a story on that too, and I thought we got enough to handle. And that's why I'm trying to, I don't want people to be scared, pray, because this doesn't take God by surprise. He's not like, oh, snap, there's a coronavirus down there. What am I going to do? So, I mean, bird flu is not affecting people right now. Yeah. Well, I just read today, they said that this coronavirus is nothing but a really, really bad cold. Now, this is coming from, look, I'm using it again. This is coming from the World Health Organization. But, they don't want people to panic. They don't want people to go in and take all this stuff off the shelves and order all this stuff. Yeah, a bad cold. They're saying, well, unless you're old or sickly, but they even said diabetics and stuff. Come on. So many people are diabetic. Who allowed people to travel that spread the virus. Exactly. They're shipping people places. California got an airplane full of people shipped over there. Nebraska. I heard Georgia had, I want to say 200 people infected. They think they're holding them quarantined to check. But don't quote me on that. I've been reading so much, it's hard to know. Right. What part of California? I don't remember, Tosh, but I could find out. Maybe I can find out right now. But the thing is, what makes everything so bad is people travel. People travel. They go on overseas and going here and there, all over the place. Yeah, they're already saying that our phones, we're having, because we get a lot of stuff from China, export from China, like electronics, phones, and all that. San Antonio, Lackland Air Force Base. See? All right, I'm going to see. Let me Google this, Tosh. What part of California had the airplane full of coronavirus victims? I say victims. Okay. Southern California military base 4 days ago. It said 4 days ago, another flight carrying Americans fleeing from the coronavirus outbreak in Wuhan, China, I know, arrived at Southern California military base. One of the aircraft landed at Marine Corps Air Station Miramar in San Diego. Of the 232 people quarantined, hold on here. The plane was one of two chartered by the Defense Department to carry about 300 passengers to the U.S., the Pentagon said. Why? Yeah, too close. Oh my gosh, Doug. Gosh, don't say Northern California. Hey, they're 5 minutes from my house. I'm like, why are you sending them here? I guess they're Americans that were in China. Sorry, keep them there. I mean, I feel for them, but that doesn't mean I want to get it. Let's see. Oh, well, that's good. Out of the 300, 2 tested negative. Yeah, I want to move. I want to move to California or Florida. I haven't heard about anything in Florida because it's probably too warm. The second flight landed at Travis Air Force Base near Sacramento, where 53 evacuees departed and joined those already under quarantine. Now totals 234 people. And you said, right, Lackland Air Force Base in San Antonio and Camp Ashland in Omaha. Okay, I'm right on the border of Omaha, and Ashland is real close. I go there. I've gone there all the time. Maybe they don't come to Iowa, but they come to Nebraska, which is just, we have people from here that work at people where I live work in Omaha. I mean, I'm just right over the bridge of Omaha. Literally over a bridge. We have a bridge where you can stand 1 foot in Iowa and 1 foot in Nebraska. Once at Travis, 4 of the passengers were found to have a fever, which is a possible symptom of the coronavirus. Nobody goes to Nebraska either. You know what? That's where Bill Gates is from. Isn't that Bill Gates is in Omaha? They're under a 14-day quarantine. Okay, why? They said the new strain of coronavirus has infected more than 37,000 people and killed more than 800 since it emerged in China. It's way more than that. Thank you, Warren Buffett. Thank you, Chug-a-Lug Doug. Thank you. Yes, Warren Buffett. I should know that. They have the, every year they have the, oh, what is that big thing that they have? And everything is closed down in Omaha. And people come from everywhere. I'll think of it. Let's see. Scary. Yeah, in a separate incident, another person traveling from mainland China was transferred from Los Angeles International Airport to March Air Reserve Base on Monday. Warren Buffett, what is that big thing that we have every year? If I told you guys, you'd probably know it. Warren Buffett. We have a College World Series. Or used to. You know, it's just that everybody can travel now. I'm going to see about Omaha here. Coronavirus, Omaha, Nebraska. The bad thing about Nebraska and Iowa is it's cold. Yeah, the virus is in the States because they let people go. So stupid. Let's just send them all over the cities, different states and cities. Let's see. Coronavirus. Oh, it says, why are there Americans returning from China being brought to Nebraska? Our fellow Americans are coming to Nebraska to be quarantined at Camp Ashland. where they will be closely observed. And then our hospital, the UNMC, which is one of our big hospitals in Omaha, same thing. Thank you, Lethal Outdoors. Hi, welcome. Put them in a bubble. Yes. Yes. To me, you're quarantining them, but do you know how many doctors and stuff died over in China being around this stuff? The guy that came out as a whistleblower who was 31 years old, chug. The symptoms can range from quite mild to severe: fever, cough, and shortness of breath. And pneumonia in severe cases, making it difficult to breathe. Oh, that's funny right there. Yeah, guys, it's all contained. Wow. I just don't understand them flying all over. Okay, here they say, guys, here's the best advice, okay? Practice good hygiene. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but they've been saying to practice good hygiene for every fall, winter season because of the influenzas, colds, flus, and everybody's still sick. It's been a huge sick season of that crap. Wash your hands often with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. And hand sanitizers is your second option. Yeah, it's all contained in our backyards. There you go. Don't touch your mouth, nose, or eyes, especially with unwashed hands. Don't go near people that are sick, even though you don't know if they're sick. Just cover your mouth and nose with a tissue or your sleeve when coughing or sneezing. Frequently clean and disinfect objects. That's what they've been saying forever about all of our colds and viruses. And there have been so many sicknesses this year. How many of you been sick this year with a cold? I had a horrible cold this year. Stock up on foods and isolate yourselves, and you're not kidding. And you're right. I mean, I don't come in contact with a lot of different people, but the people I come in contact with, I'm really in contact with them, their faces and everything. I'm quitting my job. I'm quitting. I'm becoming a hermit. I bet hermits will outlive everybody. And they say, and then they try to say, calm down, calm down. No, I'm not going to calm down. You calm down. You got a hazmat suit on. They're going, calm down. And we're like naked here. Hello? Hermit. I'm a hermit too. I'm such an introvert, it's not even funny. I'm an introvert that loves people though. But yeah, you were in Vegas for 3 months. They probably have a lot of Chinese people in Vegas. When I went to Vegas, there was like Asians and stuff everywhere. And I'm not saying Asians but I'm just saying China seems like where these things always come about. Oh, and get this. I heard a doctor say that out of the test, half of the tests give you a false answer. I don't remember if it's a false positive or a false negative. I think a false negative. In China, this guy came forward. He was a young reporter, and he since went missing. And they were looking for him. The police were looking for him, the China police. And he was saying that it was so bad that there was no room in the hospitals. He saw people outside with IV bags hanging from trees, holding these IV bags up to the trees and stuff because there was no room. He saw dead bodies everywhere. There wasn't enough test kits to test everybody. And a bunch of people, neighborhood people, just vanished. They just disappeared. Nobody knows where they went. They probably were in a highly infected area and were cremated. I don't know. I don't know. It's just all these thoughts that go through my head. Restrict your outside activities. Separate yourself from other people in your home as much as possible. Call ahead before visiting your doctor. Wear a face mask. Cover your coughs and sneezes. Wash your hands. Don't share household items. And monitor your symptoms. Basically, this would be a good time to be a single person without family, never having to leave your home. But you know what? So even if you have your groceries delivered to your home, someone's touched it, right? Someone's touched something that you pick up at the grocery store. China was even telling people, watch your pets. And I think they put down 11,000 or something dogs because animals can get it too. Or they thought the animals were carriers. I don't know. They say keep your animals inside. Mine too, Tosh. I have OCD too about this kind of stuff. Everything they say to do is the same thing we've been hearing about. Use an alcohol-based sanitizer containing at least 60% alcohol if soap and water is not available. You know where they've had us on these antibacterial stuff and now we're immune to it? Animals can get in their hair. You get to pet the dog, you got it. Luckily, my dogs don't leave the yard. I'm telling you, it's airborne. It can go through pipes. Basically, if you're going to get it, you're going to get it. I'll have to have a talk with my dog and see how he feels about living in his own house. And see if he wants some friends. I have 3 dogs. It says, don't cause yourself unneeded anxiety. Okay. You know, if you get the flu and it's the normal flu, we're all going to freak out. I have a dry cough and I'm like, okay, that's it. That's it. Where's my Bible? I'm just going to pray myself into the kingdom. Wow. If I have cold or flu-like symptoms, when do I worry that it might be more than a cold? It says at this present time, unless you've traveled to China, but they're sending people from China here. If you have difficulty breathing, we're all going to have difficulty breathing because we're having an anxiety attack. Yeah, no more friends. It's much safer to do this over the internet. I have friends over the internet. We should just have sleepovers and stuff on the internet. I guess, okay, this might make you feel a little bit better, guys. We lose 25,000 to 50,000 people a year with the regular influenza. Okay, but we've gotten used to that idea. Sleep stream, there you go. So the last guy I did an article on said that it was no worse than a bad cold. So if you have a healthy immunity, you're going to be okay. But see, you just get so many different stories, and I think they just don't want panic. Wow. If my husband was a traveler and was in China, I would probably divorce him. I want a separation. But honey, everything's going good. No, you're in China. You'll find somewhere else to live. You hit me back up in a couple years. Yeah, Nebraska Medicine UNMC to develop a national training center to simulate and quarantine center. Oh, nice. They're going to have a quarantine center right across the bridge from me. I feel safe. I see, this is just it. The stories I've been putting on my channel. I don't want to scare people, and I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. Oh, Jackie's got another story out. We have it quarantined. We're in quarantine over there in Omaha. So don't think, oh, Jackie's going to be a Miss Gloom and Doom, because we're going to have to laugh about it. Ordering her sodium ascorbate. 3 times a day, a teaspoon or something, or a tablespoon or whatever in your juice or water, I think. You might as well just eat whatever the heck you want, because don't worry about your diabetes, Doug. No, you better worry about your diabetes. You got to stay strong. Sugar and crap is horrible for your immune system. I'm drinking tea right now, Kat. That's another thing. Tea is good. Even the black tea. Sip on some tea. I got to get a multivitamin, but I never know which one's really the best, you know? Good gracious. I tell you. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to scare people. You leaving, Jeff? But Jeff, you're the only one that's got optimism in this chat room today. Just kidding. All right, Jeff, thanks for coming in. I better spit out my gum on this piece of paper that's probably contaminated. Oh, sorry. Did I scare you? I'm sorry. I scared my dog. I make the tea my mom used to make on sick. Thyme rosemary original. Well, good. And get some turmeric. See, I'm afraid that we're going to just sell out and get all the stuff that you can take is going to sell out. And now be aware, because people are going to sell things that are going to say it'll kill the coronavirus, and you don't know that. I heard that already, that some guy was doing that already. Because they said that colloidal silver was good. Dang, these pandemics. Yeah, that tea is probably better, Kat. That's probably really good stuff. I need to, and you know what? Nobody's going to, around my house is worried about it. They ain't going to be washing their hands. They're not going to be all quarantined. Dang it. Tosh disappeared. She's over there. She's on Amazon ordering her stuff. There was only 17 left 2 days ago, so they'll get more. They'll sell fake stuff and put, yes, that's right, Kat. That's right. They, like I said, they busted a guy already, said that he was selling stuff. Maybe it did kill the coronavirus. I don't know. Oregano oil is serious stuff. 5 drops in hot water, the phlegm is coming out. Really? Yes, they're saying herbs. I do know that garlic is really good, but you have to eat like 3 large cloves of garlic in a day. You're not going to be around anybody anyway, I guess. I'm going to have to cancel my clients. You can't come in until this coronavirus is settled, because we're in a close area. I'm trying to think of what else I found out that was a good immune supporter. If it works, at this point, I don't care what it tastes like, you know? I don't care what it tastes like. Hi, Sherry's Life of Journey. How are you? I'm doing good. We're talking about that scary coronavirus. Well, your mom must have been really, really smart, Kat. I do a massage in a biohazard suit. They'll be like, your biohazard hands are scratching me. I'm glad you're doing wonderful. Sherry's lucky she's in Florida. So is it warm there, Sherry? They said that coronavirus is in the Caribbean, no docks close by. Low on funds. Oh, it's so scary. They were saying, I heard a doctor, Sherry, say that if you're in a warm climate that gets to 80 something degrees and it's humid, that the virus will die off. But I don't know. Hi, Lori's Crochet Corner. How are you, sweetheart? Welcome. Welcome to my live chat. Where normally I talk about happy stuff, but today we're talking about this coronavirus. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I bother you? My dog is mad at me. He's like, when I move, he's like, Hawaii. There you go. I haven't heard about any outbreaks in Hawaii. Haven't heard about any outbreaks in Florida. Let me Google. Even though Google you can't even trust. Who knows? They don't want to panic everybody. Is there any coronavirus in Hawaii? Hawaii woman on quarantine cruise ship off Japan confirmed to have the coronavirus. Okay, I forgot about the traveling part of it. So she traveled, went back to Hawaii and took it back to Hawaii with her. Goodness sakes. She's in mandatory quarantine. Even my other dog's getting worried. They call it the 2019 novel coronavirus now. It started in China, and millions of people or thousands of people are dying there. It depends on what news story you listen to, but we like to kind of just be informed. And they're sending people to be quarantined in different states. Hi, Dawn. How are you, girl? Welcome. Come on in. Take your shoes off. Let's learn about this coronavirus so we can help ourselves. I just was telling people I ordered 3 of these little bottles. They're 8 ounces of Nutrabiotic sodium ascorbate. It's a vitamin C, basically. Get the immune system up. Yes, Lori. I think everybody's catching on to that. I think it's a population control. I kind of agree. I am doing great, my dear. I'm glad you are doing good too. We're just talking about this virus and what we can do about it to help ourselves. And I'm suggesting that people start eating healthier, getting their immune system strong. At least we'll have that much going for us, right? Garlic, there's some other stuff too. Wash your hands with soap and water. Yes, we are, Sherry. You got that right, girl. See, Lori doesn't even want to leave her house. Nobody wants to leave their house. I'm preaching, Tosh. I'm preaching. I'm preaching. Well, because I was thinking, okay, I need some, just from not having sun. It's cold. Oh my gosh, Noah, it's below 0 here in Iowa today. And the wind was really bad yesterday. It is like 4 below 0. I hate Iowa. Sorry, Iowa. I was born and raised here, but I want to go to Florida or something, but my husband won't. And China hasn't been working, so economy is going to be having some issues too. So not only do we have to worry about, we got to worry about the economy. I'm looking up just these coronavirus headlines, and it's all just doom and gloom. Right? Yeah, it's 2 o'clock here too. Cold. We probably got the same stuff, Noah. And they said that virus, the virus is what they say hates sunshine, humidity, and heat. Yeah, yeah. But that's, who knows? And this virus happens to stay on surfaces a little longer and in the air longer than the normal virus. 80% of the United States comes from China. Oh, are you serious? 80%, huh? It is scary, Dawn. It is so scary. I mean, and that's why, like I said, my on my channel, it was a coronavirus, Kobe Bryant, all this sad stuff, but important things. I know, I believe you, Doug. I do believe you. Like I said, if you guys ever get into the conspiracy stuff, and people used to say, hey, you hear about this and the conspiracy stuff, and I'm like, I don't want to hear about it. That's just stupid. And one day, I started dabbling a little bit and going down the rabbit hole, and then I'm like, oh, and everything started making sense. Right? Right? I don't know if it's shipped from China. Let me look at this. Well, Amazon, they could have got it from China, right? I'm going to see what it looks like. I'm just going to chug the whole bottle. At least that virus won't get me. Well, conspiracy, a lot of it is the truth, right, Doug, though? See, a lot of people, what we think the truth is shoot, you don't know how much to talk about because you don't want to go missing. So I'm just going to keep my mouth shut right now. I don't even watch. Chug the whole bottle. Jackie died of sodium ascorbate overdose. Yeah, screw Corona and Ebola. Ah, got to be smarter than the bottle. Hi, Cool Breeze Garden Kitchen. How are you, my dear? Come on in. All right, I'm going to open this up and we're going to take a look at it. Oh, it's really, they've got it sealed good. Hi, Peanut Butter. Sherry saying, love you, Tosh Time. Everybody loves Tosh Time. Oh, sure. It's filled to here. This is where it starts. It's filled to here. Right here. This is how full it is. Has no smell. Lock me in a room and bring your food. But Kat, someone's going to touch your food. Where's my antibacterial hand soap? All we can do is our best, you guys. Yeah, I mean, it was full. It was probably 3/4 full. But you know, like when you buy chips and you get this big old family-sized bag and you're all hyped up about it and you open it up and it's like down to there. What's up with that? Any ideas for lunch? Anything that boosts your immunity, Peanut Butter? Okay, it's right. Okay, here's the bottle, and it is right to here. So that is just a little over half, isn't it? Suckers. Well, I probably just won't get the influenza, but I'll still get the coronavirus. But anybody going to order this besides me, or am I the only one jumping on this bandwagon? It was right at the top of this vitamin C stuff. It's absorbable. Man, you don't want to touch nothing. You should just go buy some of those rubber gloves. Ordered it, Tosh? Did you just get one bottle? You should get it in maybe tomorrow or the next day. It took me 2 days, but I ordered it late at night. How many was left? When I ordered it, it said there was 17 left. Did you get the last one? Amazon, Dawn. I was watching different things about the coronavirus, and this guy that I trust said that meanwhile, what can we do? He said, well, you can try to get your immune system up with and he held this stuff up. I screenshotted it. Yeah, spray and wipe everything down. But when you have a family and they leave the house, my daughter works at a bank. You know how many people and dirty money she comes across? But this is sodium ascorbate, nutribiotic, buffered vitamin C, antioxidant, and collagen support. So it's supposed to boost up your immunity. It's crystalline powder dietary supplement. So I don't know about you guys, but I've been washing the heck out of my hands. But I mean, there's only so much you can do. I don't know. The paranoia if I have. Oh, Kat, it's true. My husband will come home and he'll try to give me a kiss, and I'm like, turn my cheek. Kiss my hand right there, and then I'm going to go wash it. I'm like, this is good. You want to bite? No, I'm good. I'm good. Kat, you're in Florida, so I would feel better being in Florida. It's warmer. Yeah, I put a lot of information on my channel, and I won't have it all depressing. I'll throw some stuff in there. And guys, if you can, get some form of light exercise a few times a week, like 5 times a week. That helps build up your immunity. But too much exercise will hurt your immunity. Try to get plenty of sleep. Florida's nice, and if they get that nice humidity, when the World Health Organization says they'll be grateful was the words, that if they can find a way to stop it in 18 months, that's when I knew that was not good. Ooh, New York, it's cold there. Yeah, I'd drive before I'd fly. Yeah. Oh, Sherry, I would love to go to Florida. I would love to live there. I would go in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. I like warm. I hate cold winter. I'm sick of it. It's so cold here right now. I'm sick of it. And it's cold in Iowa till spring is about over. Yeah, tell Mom, hey, Mom, why don't you come to Florida? Look at this little girl. Yeah, she's getting a tummy on her. Look at that tummy. She's getting fat. She refuses to leave New York. Does she have internet? Oh, what the matter? Did I bother you? I'm sorry. Do you have the coronavirus? Say no. Say no. Yeah, see you, Mom. Thanks, Mom, for everything. I love you. Let's just. Oh, I know she's a sweetheart. I've had her a couple months. She's like 6 months old, 6 or 7 months old. We just got a advisory on my phone for the weather. Let's see. So cold out, guys. Oh, it says the temps will slowly climb above 0 tomorrow. I didn't think my car was going to start. Let's be internet friends, Mom. There you go. Pack up her stuff while she's at work. Say, Mom, you're in quarantine. Thank you, Sherry. I appreciate it. Because as long as it's cold here, and they flew some people that have the virus here in my city. It's bad here, 0 and freezing rain and snow. We had the freezing rain and snow yesterday, Lori. Where are you at, Lori? What state? I'm in Iowa, but I'm right on the border of Nebraska. It's like 8 below. It was like 4 below 0. Yeah, it's cold, and that virus loves cold weather. I don't know. I don't think I've heard of any cases in Florida. The only way I would go to Florida, but it would die quicker in Florida because of the humidity. High temps of 30 below, real talk. I couldn't imagine that. Like Siberia. Pennsylvania, yeah. Pennsylvania, you get that cold and snow crud too. I hate winter. I've always hated winter, even as a kid. I hate winter. I hate it. I want to be in warm temperatures. I wish my husband would leave, but he goes, I never leave in Iowa. Bye. I love you, but let's have a long distance relationship. Yeah, Sherry, you're so lucky to be in Florida. And I know there's no state's perfect. Man, at least you Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't want to live. I guess I wouldn't want to live by the beach because of hurricanes or whatever. But I'd like to be within driving distance of a beach. Well, I guess everybody's driving distance of a beach. All the tweakers would smoke it. Heck, I got a lot of tweakers around Iowa too. I hate the cold weather too, Sherry. I can't stand it. You would hate it here today. Below zero wind. It's miserable. Miserable. Furnace is running like crazy and I'm still freezing. So that's my story. We got to take care of ourselves. I'm going to see if there's been any in Florida. I don't, the only way I think, like I said, it could spread to Florida if somebody flew somewhere and brought it back, but hopefully the virus won't last long once it's there. Let's see. Would the coronavirus survive in Florida? Let's see. The length of time that the virus, where did it go? Hold on. I lost it. Mosquitoes in Florida are savage. You know what? I hate mosquitoes, but I would take a mosquito over a coronavirus. Okay, the coronavirus outbreak. Poke Florida health experts weigh in. All right. They're such liars. They said that the death toll reached 259 in China. That's such a lie. There's thousands upon thousands. Right. Mosquitoes will carry the virus. Florida has seen no cases of the disease. But it said the medical experts say residents should be concerned and vigilant about the threat. But panic and fear are not options. Yeah, you have hazmat suits. That's all they said. Let's see. It says people always overreact to epidemics and infections. Yeah, with good reason too. Let's see. Hi, Scorpion. We're talking about that beautiful coronavirus. How are you? Stock up on mosquito repellent. It will sell out in the spring. Yeah, let's just get everything right now. I think Oklahoma, I haven't heard of any in Oklahoma. I'll have to look. This is funny. Just because people are Chinese don't mean they're infectious. Duh. Look at this. Should we exclude Chinese people from our meetings? No. If they're from China, though, I would. Let's see. Let me check about Oklahoma. Let me check Oklahoma. Is there any outbreaks of the coronavirus in Oklahoma? Says that the CDD is just closely monitoring. I think Oklahoma's okay. Wichita Falls, Texas. Let me see. Well, I bet they got some. I think Texas has some. In Wichita Falls, Texas, is there any coronavirus outbreak? Health is, let's see. They're prepared for a coronavirus possibility. So, and that's probably pretty much what they're doing in every state. And think about this. The virus just happened to break out during China's big New Year, that Lunar New Year, where people are traveling, right? As of Monday, there have been 5 positive cases of a new virus in the States, but none in Texas. No, nothing in Texas, it says. But I know that right in Omaha, right 10 minutes from my house, they flew in some people that have the thing to quarantine them. Have you heard anything about where you're at, Scorpion? You're welcome. You're safe for sure. Yeah, they don't like humidity. The virus, I'm in a horrible place for this virus because of the cold and because they have to deliver a plane full of sick people to be quarantined here. That sucks. So when they let them out, if they're still, when they come over here, I don't know. Wash your hands, 25 seconds, guys. Come up with a song. I even got my timer out on my stopwatch, and I would sing different songs and see which one lasted for 25 seconds. My husband said, do the birthday song. It was only 17 seconds. It ain't gonna happen. If you do the birthday song, you're screwed. You want to do the birthday song 2 times. But I'm thinking of a Christian song, something really, I'm healed. But I think Iowa, I think Des Moines, which is only a couple hours away, do the Baby Shark song. Then I'd go crazy. Hi, Inspire Me. Hello. Thank you for stopping by. You have a blessed day too. I hate that song too, Doug. It was on my mind yesterday because I read something where Kobe Bryant swam with sharks, liked sharks. He studied sharks, and then that baby shark. I've been doing pretty good, Scorpion. It has been a while. How have you been? Have you been good? Does Iowa have coronavirus? More than 24 people in Iowa are being quarantined for that. More than 24 people in Iowa. I hate Iowa. They're being monitored for the coronavirus. In Des Moines, that's where my daughter lives. I'm going to Des Moines Sunday. 26 Iowans are being monitored by the Iowa Department of Public Health for signs of coronavirus. And that's where I'm going Monday or Sunday. Well, I love you guys. It's been great. It's been great. Wash your hands. And Scorpion, you work in that place where they bounce around and bounce house. No, I'm in Iowa, and everybody always gets Idaho, Ohio, and Iowa mixed up. Yes, wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. And then I got lotion. Where is it? It's the kind that's really good for dry skin because your hands will get really dry. This Aveeno hand cream is really good. Soothes very dry skin. Yeah, it's Iowa. We're right next to Nebraska, Sherry, and Illinois. And Iowa's got 26 people being quarantined that they say because it likes to live in cold weather. It said, can the coronavirus be crushed by warmer weather? Yes, I've been very busy. There's been a lot going on. My daughter, not the young one, but the middle one, just had a baby boy 2 days ago. So I've been very busy. Coronavirus tends to be associated with winter because of how they spread. More people cluster together. Oh, that's another thing. I heard to open your windows a couple times a day. Wait a minute. If it can go through pipes, why would I open my window? Yes, I already am. This will be my 3rd grandson, Scorpion. I have 3 grandsons. She's a young mother. Let's see. Viruses spread through droplets when you cough or sneeze. And when it's cold out, the droplets stay afloat. Are you leaving, Sherry? Okay, sweetheart. Thank you so much for coming in. I love you too. And thank you. Thank you, Scorpion. I feel like one. especially nowadays with this coronavirus. You have 14 grandchildren, 2 great ones on the way. Woo! That's a lot of grandbabies. That's a big bunch of blessings right there. Let's see here. Trying to see if there's anything positive about this virus. They said that they call it the COVID, the COVID-19, that it's more akin to the seasonal cold. And up to a third of common colds are caused by the coronavirus, but this is a different strain of the coronavirus. Want some, we rent them out. Sherry, you put a video out later. I'll watch it, sweetheart. Congratulations on your workout today. You did really good. Thank you for the thumbs up, Scorpion. I appreciate that, sweetheart. It says, I do think season will play a role. So I think if you're in a warm, like Oklahoma gets nice and muggy. Oh, we get muggy and hot in the summer, but that's a ways away. Our springs are even cold. It says it's not unreasonable to make the assumption that the cases will die down come spring. Well, spring is next week. That's good to know, right? You still working at the same job, Scorpion? Well, let's just hope we get a nice, hot, warm, quick summer. All right. Sounds good to me. Chugalug Doug, are you still on here? Because I know you are into the eating really healthy. Is it you that mentioned bone broth? You went live 40 minutes ago. Are you going live a lot? Yeah, bone broth. Do you buy it? You can buy it at Walmart. I've seen people make their own. I'll check your live, Scorpion. I'll go back and go through some and check them. Give you some watch time too. I bet you're already there. You're at work, yeah. I use bone broth to break a fast. Do you buy it like from Walmart, Doug? I saw that they have some. Buy it anywhere. Okay. And it's got a lot of good health stuff. I know Sherry's Life of Journey is drinking broth, and someone had mentioned bone broth for her to try that. And I know it's supposed to be really healthy. Yeah, and you can get organic but it's good for your collagen and protein. Yeah, that's right. Oh my gosh, you are a night owl. Scorpion, I am by nature a night owl, but I have to get myself to bed early because I got to get up early. And it's another thing important, guys. Get your sleep, get your sleep, get your sleep. You know, I guess it's just like any other virus. You just got to be healthy. Did you get very many people in your chat, Scorpion? You don't like Scorp. I forgot. You don't like to be called Scorp. If you guys don't have each other, grab each other up. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you have each other. I'm so glad I went live today. I miss you guys. Well, there's a couple times I've almost went live this week, but got too busy. Cut out all sugar at Bush. Oh, I know. Doug, I'm addicted to Coca-Cola. I have 1 can a day, sometimes 2. I love candy, especially with Valentine's Day. Maybe after Valentine's Day, I'll just cut it out. And I know you can live without sugar, but sugar is my thing. Mice keto flu. Dun, dun, dun. Something else I have to worry about. I don't want to, Doug. I know there's so many horror stories of sugar. I love sugar. I have the biggest sweet tooth. And I'm not big on fruit. I will eat it. But I like strawberries and stuff. And I know they're carbs and they got natural sugars in them. But I love vegetables. You feel sick. I know, right? You'll start feeling a scratchy throat. Your notifications, do they go through? I haven't been getting a lot of anybody's notifications. Who was it? Oh, I had another friend. She hadn't commented on me for a long time, and I hadn't commented on her. And then one day I thought about her. I thought, I wonder how she's doing. And I commented, and she goes, I haven't been getting your notifications. And I said, I haven't been getting yours either. I did the, all right, Scorpion, you have a good day too. Be safe out there. I'll go check out your, and watch some of your replays of your lives. I did the, intermittent fasting for a while. And even though that I wasn't doing keto, I felt way better. Oh, strawberries are good. Strawberries are probably my favorite. I like strawberries. I like I like pineapple. That was a client. I'll call him back. He's supposed to come in tomorrow. He's probably canceling because he's got the coronavirus. But I can watch him when I'm doing stuff. See, a lot of times, Scorpion, I'll do replays and stuff while I'm working out. And I'll do replays and give people watch hours. That way I can listen while I work out or even when I'm going to bed. Yeah, strawberries are so good. I like bananas. I know they're very, very high in sugar. All right, Doug, you too. You haven't been getting notification either. See, you got to go through and click on notifications. And sometimes people aren't even subscribed to you anymore. Like they take away their subscriptions. I need to maybe have time to do that too. I guess the bottom line is, guys, we got to just do our best and not to let it run our life, because what do they say? 90% of what you worry about never happens. You know what I mean? So worrying about getting the virus, I mean, really, really worrying is just going to steal from any joy that we have. So we just got to do our best and pray to God we don't get anything. You know, that's about all we can do. And, you know, maybe buy things like this. You know, a person should be doing that anyway in the winter season. This has been a really bad season for the cold and flu. Have you guys had it? I've had the cold. I had a sore throat, runny nose. The throat was really bad. My daughter had strep throat. I mean, every year it's something, but it lasted a good week. But that's before all this coronavirus stuff come out, or I would have thought, oh, I had a fever too. I'd have been thinking I had it. I'd be freaking out. Now you feel like, well, I'm having a little shortness of breath. We can make ourselves sick, can't we? We got to be careful. That's why it's good to be aware, but also live your life, you know? You go around one time. I'm going to make me it's going to make you mental. I'm not going to clean everything to my dog. I know. I've been wiping everything down. I've been like extra cautious. And I always wipe things down. The last time I got a cold this year, I was so mad because I was doing everything right. I had a fever and a sore throat. Now your mom has a flu. See, this is going around. And it's probably not the coronavirus. It's just the crud that we get every year. I don't know. I think thinking positive also, you know, thinking about good things and stuff also will help you. I think that boosts up your immunity. I think I did read that where being happy boosts your immunity. Aw. Let me see. I think I'm going to look that up because I think I did hear that. I should do a story on it. Does being happy boost your immunity? Because I think it releases some good hormones. Yes, Being happier may keep your immune system stronger. So that's good to know. Although it's kind of hard to be happy when you're scared to death you're going to die of a coronavirus. No. It says smiling can trick your brain into happiness and boost your health. I think I'll do a story on that. I'm going to do a story on that. I'm trying to balance my depressing stories with some hope. Yeah, that's what I had, a fever, and my throat just really hurt. So far, thank you God, I haven't had that vomiting stuff yet. I would rather have a cold where I have a sore throat and a fever than vomiting. I hate vomiting. Oh, I'm the biggest baby when I get sick like that. Oof. It's no bueno. I hope your mom feels better. How long were you sick, Dawn? Was you sick for very long? Was it like a week, a couple days? Does your mom have the same symptoms that you had? Kat's over there wiping off her phone. You know what? Wipe off your phone and light fixtures and doorknobs. Dang. You know what? People should we should get a mask. I heard they're sold out and you can't find them anywhere. And some of the masks don't fit tight enough anyway. You guys be watching my channel. I'm going to put out some stuff that's good for you. Things that can help boost your immune system that don't cost an arm and a leg. This stuff was only $13, which I don't think it's that bad. Was it 13? Yeah, I think it was $13. Not that bad. I'm going to wipe them all down with some antibacterial stuff. Gosh, you don't even want to go out to eat because a certain person might have something. Look at this. How many times have I done this since I've been online? I still have to work out too. Do a little kickboxing today. When I work out and I kickbox, I don't have a care in the world. It's just like my playground. I have no cares in the world. It's just so much fun. Hard, but it's fun. Or even just going for a walk is so nice. Let me see what else I can find here, guys. Well, at least we don't know anybody personally that's had this flu, right? 15 thumbs up. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate it. I'm probably going to be getting off of here in about 20 minutes or so. It'll be 2 hours. It goes fast. You were sick for 2 weeks. Yeah. I don't take cold medicine because I'm diabetic. My mom had the same thing I had. You can't take cold medicine because you're diabetic. Is that because there's sugar in the cough suppressants or cold medicine? You can't take like Dayquil? That's terrible. I'm sorry. Are you on the diabetes medicine then? I'm sorry. And your mom has the same thing. I remember my last cold I had this year, it hung around for 2 weeks. And then you feel so tired afterwards. It's like so hard to get your energy level back up. Did you get that too? It's like that was to me the biggest thing. I was so tired. I thought, dang, I mean, just to go from A to Z is like, well, I'm glad you're on the rebound, and I'll pray for your mama as she gets to feeling better too. It's no fun to be sick. My daughter, my youngest one who lives with me, she brings home stuff so much. It's like, stop. That's why I got her her very own bottle. Oh, you can't take Dayquil. Dang, that's not fair. They got to have something you guys can take. I am so sorry to hear that because that Dayquil really helps your symptoms make you kind of not feel them as hard. I am so sorry, Dawn. That's terrible. I had no idea that if you were diabetic, you couldn't take medicines like that. And they won't give you anything at the hospital or anything. And probably if you're really, really, really bad. She's getting better too. Thank God. Thank you, God. I always hated it when my mom would get sick. And worry about her so much. And at least you're feeling better. Hi, Defending the Faith. How are you? We are talking about the coronavirus. We're kind of wrapping it up about it, but talking about how much is sensationalism, how much is real, what can we do, where is it at? Do you have any buddy flown over to be quarantined where you're at, Defending the Faith? I'm so glad you're doing well, I slay spina bifida. I feel bad that you can't take any medication when you get sick. That's terrible. We just take it for granted, you get sick, I'll get some Dayquil. We don't know anyone personally, Rodney, but we have. I live like on the border of Omaha, Nebraska, and right over the bridge, they just brought a plane full of people and are quarantining them in our hospital over here. And I'm like, why? They flew some people to California to quarantine them. I just think that's stupid. I know they have reasons, I guess, but I just, just got to pray. Like I was telling everybody, this doesn't take God by surprise. He knows. Yeah, here at they're doing a lot of Air Force bases or, military bases. And also Ashland, Nebraska, which isn't very far from me, a couple hours from me, they've got a bunch of quarantined people with the coronavirus. So I don't know why they do that. I really don't. I'm telling you, if I worked over there at the medical center where they're putting these people, I'd leave. And China, oh my goodness. I don't think we're getting the whole truth on them. How was your doctor appointment, Faith? Was it okay? You doing all right? Oh, I wanted to tell you, was it your wife that went live the other day? In the internet? Because I can't remember. I just seen it. I think it was your wife. Your wife, she's cute. She's a doll. I didn't stay. I went in and I was going to talk and then I had to go. I had to go pick up my daughter from work. If there anyone in Chicago, do you know? Let me check. I haven't heard, but let me check. I've been Googling it as far as what Google can tell you. Is there any known cases of the coronavirus in Chicago? She did 10 minutes of it. She's so cute. She is a doll. She is a doll, inside and out. Says coronavirus case in Chicago is first person-to-person transmission in the United States. Illinois, let's see. Even as a Chicago woman and her husband, whose case marked the first instance of the respiratory coronavirus spreading from one person to another in the United States, have been released from the hospital, the total number of people tested for the virus in that state grows to over 50. Yeah, she is. She is just a doll. Right away, I thought she was such a doll. I mean, I liked her spirit. She was just she was cute as heck. You guys are a cute little couple. Okay, the Chicago woman was diagnosed with the case of coronavirus January 24th after returning from a trip from Wuhan, China. It says the latest confirmed cases in the U.S. of about 427 people tested was in Texas. The patient had been under quarantine flying from China. 30 years. Wow, congratulations. You don't see that very often. But you don't see that at all. They say that 60,000 people have been sickened and 1,367 killed, but I think it's way, way higher than that, at least in China. The thing is, you can carry this virus for up to 3 weeks without having any symptoms. Yeah. But, like I said, I just heard yesterday, I put a story out on it that it's a virus. It's the coronavirus. It's like influenza, only a little bit stronger than the regular influenza. So as long as you keep your immunity up, and oh yeah, Rodney, look what I bought from Amazon. Sodium ascorbate. It's a calcium. It's really absorbable. 98% absorbable. You take it 3 times in juice or water or something. I ordered 3 jars for it. 1 for me, 1 for my husband, 1 for my daughter. Got it from Amazon. $13 each. I had heard. Have you ever heard of Amir Sarfati? He's the one that talked about it, and so I trust him. So I thought, well, ain't gonna hurt. I got my dog right here. He's like, she's getting uncomfortable. She's making me uncomfortable, but she's warm. Defending the faith that is below 0 here in Iowa today. Note to self, don't ever move to Iowa. It's got its good things, but it's got its bad things too. The thing is, just got to pray, right? Are you at work, Rodney? I slay spina. That's a mouthful. I slay spina bifida. His name is Don, and defending the faith, his name is Rodney. We might as well be on a first name basis here. Another 35 minutes. Keep putting out those videos, Rodney. I really like them. I need to put out a devotion. I haven't had a devotion out for a while. But when I talk about my news stories, I mention God a lot. I tell people to stay prayed up, tell them to get their life right, and do some repenting. We're in the last days, I think, people. Okay, see, I didn't get a notification. My dog's not having any of that cleaning. He's upset. At least she just got 1 dog. I got 3. I'm going to take an antibacterial wipe and just wipe them all up, too. Here you go. Spray them with some Lysol. Yeah, everybody's been saying, well, if you look at the antibacterial wipes and the Lysol, it does say it kills the coronavirus, but this is a different strain of the coronavirus. We'll just have to stay on top of it, right? We don't have anything to fear but fear itself. Fear, the Bible says 365 times not to fear. Cat, is your hands all raw from washing them? I'm about to have no dogs if he's that. Don says amen to that. Yes, praying. Yes. Yes. It works every time. God will answer, right? He's got our back. He says, the Bible says he goes before us. He goes behind us. He's with us. We're kind of like we're under a covering. We're okay. No matter what happens, we're going to be okay. That's a nice, blessed hope. We don't have to fear. You're a witness. Amen, sister. Everybody has a good old testimony. Yes, we're eternally secure. And you know what? Sometimes I think about it. I think, why is death so scary to people when it's just as common as being born? It's just because we've never done it before. But if you believe in God and our eternal security, the Bible says absent from the body, present with the Lord, like that. Once you go to heaven, you ain't never going to want to look back to what this world has to offer, right? This world is full of sickness, and it's not a great place. I mean, I'm thankful for it. I'm thankful for life, but eternity is going to be even better. I just don't want to get sick. I don't like being sick. Should not be scary for a believer. No, it shouldn't. And sometimes I'm guilty of that, Rodney. I will be afraid sometimes. I'm like, ooh, I do get kind of scared. And I'm like, but that's the enemy. You don't need to be afraid. I think I get more afraid of leaving my family. Right, Dawn. When you get to heaven, the second you open your eyes, you're not going to have spina bifida. You're going to be running around and woohoo. And you'll never have to look back. No more doctor appointments and worrying about having to take a cold medicine because you don't have to. Yeah, being scared is a natural emotion. It is true, and we do have some. And I like your title, Defending the Faith, because faith is something that I try to really work on. Faith, it comes by hearing, and hearing by the word of God. So I try to read a lot. But the truth of the matter is, what gets me is we see a lot of people that don't get healed of things. And then that starts shaking my faith, because Jesus said that when I go away, greater things will you do than I have done, because I go to my Father. And so I'm like, is it our faith? Do we not believe it? That's the things that I question the most. You'll have a church and 80 of the members have stomach virus, and everybody's praying for you, but nobody's getting healed until it runs its course. That stuff bothers me. Okay, I love that. I will definitely check it out. Dawn, in case you don't know, Defending the Faith puts out little videos, little motivational videos about God. And like you said, eternal security, once saved, always saved type thing. Things that Christians always debate on anyway. Do you believe in pre-trib? What does your church teach? My church has always taught pre-trib, but personally, I'm like, who knows? We might see a little bit. I don't know. Dawn, I had a friend I used to work with. She had her first baby and was born with spina bifida. A really bad case of it. Sweetest little baby ever. See, that's the way I see it too. That's the way I see it too, Rodney. Because we're not appointed unto his wrath, That would be another one, a good subject for you to a good topic. Because, people, they'll argue about that one too. They can believe it I think you should just be ready regardless, right? Regardless, be ready. It shouldn't matter. Just be ready. Do your very best. Repent when you do bad. Hang in there. Right. The church is not mentioned after chapter 4. Yeah, that's right. It's not. See, do a nice little video on that. Do that one. I would love to hear your take on that, Rodney. I would love it if you would do a video on that. I mean, I've seen some pretty good Christians who really believe that we're going to have to go through the tribulation. And I'm like, where do you see that? Yeah, it's a good channel, Dawn. Dawn, I've got to hop into some of your lives. I've hopped into some lives before and give you a like, but I lurk in the corner sometimes because I like to listen while I work out or while I do stuff. Oh, Steve is doing the Book of Revelation? Okay, good. See, I quit getting notifications from Steve too. I used to catch Steve all the time. We got to always go back and check, don't we? It's like we always got to check. Yeah, he is very good. I like his channel. I got to make sure I get him back. I was getting notifications. Has he been still active? I suppose if he's doing revelations, he's active. How about the fact that America is not even mentioned in Revelations, in the tribulation? I don't know. That could be really bad. Could be good, could be bad. One video a week. Okay. Defending the Faith just visited you, Dawn. To know Dawn is to love Dawn. Yeah, I'm gonna write that down so I don't forget to check him out, make sure that he's still on my notification. Steve Parks. Okay. America loves Israel. That's good. Yeah, right? So far so good. That's hey, that's good in God's eyes. We can't stop defending and loving Israel. Although some people don't, but it's a tiny little piece of land, and it's in the center of everything. That's so amazing. That goes to show you it's God's people. Okay, guys. Well, I am going to get off of here and get my workout in. I think I'm going to go sanitize everything. You was born supposed to be the worst case. This one is the doctor. Wow, and you're 41. Good for you, girl. God's got a plan for your life. Yeah, the lady I worked with, she lost her daughter in her 20s, I think. Yes, so tiny, been attacked for 2,000 years, and God always protects them. Isn't that the truth? Thank you, Jesus. We serve a good God, you guys. We serve a very good God. What would we do without God? What a hopeless future we'd have. We have that faith that, oh well, whatever happens, God's got me. We're in good hands. We're doing good. All right. I think there's just two of us. We would be a lot worse off. And the thing is, though, defending the faith, I meant three of us. The good thing is, though, or the bad thing is the abortion rate in America and all the bad things we're doing. It's like, ooh, it's like we're just tempting him, Yeah, we definitely would have been a lot worse off, though. That's bad. But yeah, ooh. Those abortion doctors who've done a bunch of abortions, I would hate to have to do a roll call on them little bodies, that's for sure. Got to pray for those people because a lot of them just don't know. They just don't know. Or they don't care. All right, you have a blessed day too, Dawn. I will be checking you out later. I'm sure I'll see you in someone's live. And Rodney, Dawn, whoever else is here, God bless you guys. Your relief is there? Okay, good. God bless. Have a good day. Tell your wife hi. She's a doll. Dawn, you have a great day. Everybody have a wonderful day, and God bless you. And let's not worry. May God watch between you and me while we're apart one from another.